Testing. Right. Alrighty, welcome race fans. Tonight, Fly Jobs Xfinity Series, Season 7, Round 13 here at Texas Motor Speedway. The Pistol Pete 201. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Looks like I'm having some sound issues here. Not sure what's going on. We'll try to fix that here in just a second. But how's everybody doing out there here tonight? 12 drivers out here at Texas Motor Speedway. We're going to dive down into it. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, on the call for you all here this evening. Didn't hear from Jonathan, but he's still in the on the mic here. He's not here, but of course, myself, Joshua, will be calling the action for you all here this evening. Like I said, we'll try to get that sound fix here in just a second, but glad to have everybody out there. We're going to go ahead and dive into it here tonight with an air temp of at about 68 degrees. We got a little bit of a wind out there, too, at about 9 miles an hour. We're looking at a track temp of 92. They're going to be pulling 134 laps here tonight, 201 miles. Now, they get a total of 4 behind the wall. 5 total. They do have the set they start with, but they only get 4 sets of tires behind the wall. It is 70% fueled. Roughly 35 to 40 laps is what I'm estimating it out to be. Pit road here at Texas, 45 miles an hour. We've got a pace speed here at Texas of 55. We're going to go ahead and dive down into the top 12 in the chase. I don't have the actual points, but here are your top 12 chase drivers. Christopher Bassinger, Corey Cook, Frank DiMaggio, Cameron Hearn, Davey Hendricks, Robert Lukens, Noah Maury, Anthony D. Marshall, William Martin, Joshua O'Connor, Paul R. Turner, and Matthew Weeks. Those are your chase drivers. And we're actually going to pull one of them up here tonight. The winner last week. We're going to go ahead and get him up here. Davey Hendricks, buddy, do you have a copy?
I do.
Well, you are the winner last week at Kansas, so we wanted to make sure we get you up here and kind of talk about Kansas last week. You are one of the chase drivers, so how was Kansas and pulling out the win there? You led 117 laps, but we're at Texas tonight, so kind of talk about Kansas, your win, and then get into what we're expecting here at Texas.
Kansas was actually a blast. Just one of the few tracks you can run the high line. So I mean, like Cameron was quick for a long time, Noah was quick for a long time, and I think both of them ran into some type of trouble. But we each took our turn slapping the wall coming out of 2 or 4 just because we're pushing so hard. But I mean, it was a fun race. I thought I always love going to Kansas. It's different from most of the mile and a half we run. Texas, I don't know. Honestly, I've only driven this track maybe once, and it was in the Cup cars. So I know 1 and 2 are tricky because it's very flat. I know 3 and 4 hold a lot more speed, so I know we're going to see some people slap the wall coming out of 4. But it should make for a good race. I think you'll see some varying degrees of some varying degrees of lines in 3 and 4. But I think 1 and 2 we're all going to be pretty much pasted to the bottom.
Well, do you expect a lot of separation? I'm seeing it in practice. Maybe it's just practice, but do you think during the race we're going to see that?
Yeah, I think it'll come down to just who saves those tires better. I mean, that's how most of these races work out.
All right. Well, it looks like y'all's getting into qualifying, Davey. So good luck here tonight, bud.
Thanks, Josh.
Yep. All right. Well, that was Davey Hendricks. We're going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem while they qualify here tonight. So, provided by Madison Rising. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Can you see
would so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran fast, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save this land of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, so we are back here tonight. Like I said, I'm still not sure exactly what's going on with that audio, but we're going to go ahead and get William Martin up here real quick. William, bud, got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and kind of get you up here for an interview real quickly, kind of talk about last week, Kansas. You finished second, I see there. Awesome job. You led a lap. We got Texas tonight, bud. Can you talk about Kansas real quick and then talk about tonight's race?
Yeah, man, no problem. Kansas was, I finished second, but it was definitely Davy's race to lose at that. Davy was a class of the field. Couldn't touch him. Just did my best to stay where I was at. So it was a good race last week. I think we only had 2 cautions. So tonight Texas is gonna be treacherous. Cars all over the place, sliding everywhere. It's gonna be fun, but this thing's sure gonna be It's gonna be hard.
Oh yeah, definitely so. But you know, Texas, I've seen him practice. Turns coming out of 2 and 4. Looks like it's a little slick out there out of those turns. Are you feeling the same thing?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think the setup itself is just all over the place right now. So hopefully we can get some track can cool down a little bit. Tires can come in and try to tighten the thing up a little bit throughout the race.
Oh yeah, definitely so. You know, we want to see some great racing. Do you expect this thing to go green to checker? Do you expect maybe a spin or two? Pit stops. We gonna see some green flag pit stops tonight?
I'm hoping so, but driving around this thing for the practice, I definitely could see a few self spins here and there.
All righty, buddy. Well, we're going to let you go. Well, if you want to qualify, man, you got plenty of time to do it. So, William, good luck out there, buddy. Wanted to get you up here and talk to you, about last week and, of course, tonight. So,
Appreciate it.
yep. Good luck, bud.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. All right. We'll get him back down there to his channel. And I don't know if he's in here or not. Joshua O'Connor. I do not see him. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him up here. Finished third last week at Kansas. I wanted to, at least talk to the top 3s, but I don't see him here. He is in the race here tonight. So, and I believe I got the audio fixed, folks. So, hopefully that's all good to go. But still waiting on qualifying here. We'll get the poll up here sometime. There he is right there. He just popped in, and then he moved. All right, and then we're going to get him up here real quick. Joshua O'Connor, got a copy. Joshua O'Connor, Medlock in the booth, got a copy. I guess he don't have a copy. All right, well, we'll go ahead and put him back down there in his room there. But a big congratulations to the top 3 last week at Kansas. Joshua O'Connor 3rd, William Martin in 2nd, and Davey Hendricks grabbing the victory there. Looks like I do have the sound fixed. I do believe. Now, there ain't nobody out on track right now. About a minute, coming down to about a minute and a half left here in qualifying. Want to give it time, though, before we pull up Zach Henry, who is right now in that top spot with a 30.312. We'll wait until about a minute left, and then we'll pull him up here for his poll interview. Looks like we've got still 4. We got 4 watching and 2 likes out there. Yeah, well, now we got 5 watching. All right. We got about a minute left here. I'm going to go ahead and get him up here. Zachary Henry, do you have a copy, buddy? Your mic is muted.
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. Well, it looks like for right now you've got the poll. I don't know if anybody else is going to come out and qualify or not, but man, you kind of got it there. 30.312, the only driver in the 3 threes. You're right there. So awesome job grabbing the poll. How's Texas out there for you, man? What are you feeling here tonight?
Well, thank you, first of all. But I see Texas, the new configuration of Texas, it typically gets a little bit tight as the run goes on. And qualifying, though, typically people will try to overdrive the car a little bit, especially in 1 and 2 here. And the key is just to be a little bit patient, and that's how you keep it from sliding out from under you, and keeping it off the wall coming out of turn 2. But right now it's pretty cozy. Hopefully I'll be here talking to you again post race, and I can tell you if I got any kind of long run speed and how the track changes from here on out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, of course, you guys are gridding. We got a minute here. I know you probably end up going to grid. So, what do you think is going to be the big thing? Tires? Are they going to hold up well? Do you think it might come down to fuel? What are you thinking?
So, let's see, 134 laps. It looks like we can run about 40 laps on one tank of fuel. So, I don't think fuel mileage is going to be an issue unless we start having some cautions. And then tire wear. It's been a very long time since I've ran the Xfinity car here at Texas, and from what I remember, tire wear didn't have as much of an impact despite the amount of fall off that we're going to have. Most tracks you can save a little bit for the first 5, 6, 7 laps, but I think it's just the way this track runs and how fast we go through turns 3 and 4. There's not a lot of time to make up ground from saving those tires and get through the corners a little bit quicker. So, my goal is going to be to stay out front and try to maintain the lead, or at least stay in the top 2, and then, battle out from there.
All righty, buddy. We're going to let you get back to it. Everybody, it looks like, is gridding for the most part. So, Zachary, of course, good luck tonight, and congratulations on pole.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, we'll get him back down there to the main lobby, and we're going to get down here to the MaxSpeedTV starting grid here tonight. Zachary Henry there grabbing the pole, like I said, with a 30.312. Noah Mari is going to start on the outside of him in second. Christopher Bassinger third. Corey Cook fourth. Davey Hendricks fifth. Joshua O'Connor there in sixth. Ron S. Hoover seventh. E.J. Luna in eighth. Paul R. Turner ninth. William Martin in 10th. Robert Lukens 11th. And rounding out our field in 12th is going to be Scott Marshall here tonight. Yeah, not a big field. 12 drivers. I do expect hard racing here at the beginning. And of course, it's going to be hard racing throughout the whole race. Don't get me wrong on that one. But I do expect some separation out here tonight. 1 or 2 cautions is not out of the realm of possibilities, especially how loose these cars are out of the corners. Hopefully it does tighten up a little bit. Hopefully the track does cool down some to get some grip out there. But we are on the backstretch here tonight. So pull those belts tight one more time, folks. Marcus out there in chat. How you doing out there, buddy? Glad to see you. Down into 3, into 3 here, the middle of 3 and 4. And I'm going to go ahead and turn that volume for the desktop audio down a little bit. We're going to wait on that pace car to dive off to the safety of pit road. It'll make that left-hand turn. And I think Zachary has to go on green for the initial start. Pace car is off and away, folks. Here we are in the Lone Star State, Texas Motor Speedway. Green flag is out. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here tonight. Waiting them to come out of 2 here. Everybody out of 2 safely, it looks like. Somebody falling back here. Who is that? Oh, well, Ron S. Hoover falling back a spot already, back to 8th. But Zachary Henry is going to lead the first lap here tonight with Corey Cook all over his tail end. Marcus, that was actually Rudy. I don't know, to be honest. I don't think so. And a battle for the lead between Corey Cook and Zachary Henry. Already 2 laps. Here we go. Coming to lap 3. It's going to be Corey at the line. I think Corey's going to make it a little interesting here early on. Christopher Bassinger right now with that 2 in the 61. He's got a bird's eye view. Let's cockpit with him early on here tonight. And you can tell he's wheeling and dealing on that steering wheel. This is the new Texas. So, as we see here, that 2 right up there, still with a 61, still leading the race right now, but that 61 still putting that pressure on him. That Precision Plus machine. Let's get back up to a TV2 here. We can get a bigger view. Davey Hendricks trying to pass up the 8 of Noah Mari, who fell back from 2nd to 5th. Right behind that 54 now. Davey looking to go back-to-back wins. Oh, we got a battle for 2nd. It looks like Christopher Bassinger is going to have that. We got a little bit of a gap between now Joshua O'Connor, who's in 6th. Right where he started. And back here, E.J. Luna, about 1.2 seconds. About 7/10 back is William Martin. Ryan S. Hoover and Paul R. Turner, as well as Robert Lukens, is right here together, and Scott Marshall's all the way back into 12th here, just doing his own thing there in that 99, hanging out, chilling, racing his own race. So we'll keep an eye on Scott. We'll see if Scott Marshall can do, maybe do something later on in the race. Right now, just looks like he's hanging out. So very slow too, about 150. That's about 155 miles an hour. And Zachary Henry pulling away a little bit from Corey Cook. Corey, Christopher, and Davey right there together, second, third, fourth. You can't count out the 8 of Noah Moore either in fifth. Coming up on that 54 machine. Whoa! Christopher Bassinger doing his own thing, trying to figure out a way to get around Corey Cook now. Right now, Zachary Henry's going to lead his 6th lap. The only other driver to lead a lap is that man right there, Corey Cook, in second. Battle for third. Davey Hendricks going to dive it down there and make that pass over the 11 to go into that third spot. Davey's got his eyes set on Corey Cook. A lot of separation back in the back, though. We got William Martin in that Wolf machine behind EJ Luna, coming up on EJ here. He gains some ground, he loses some ground. I think he might be able to get him, depending on how hard EJ's going, how hard William's going. Don't want to burn your stuff up too early. Zachary Henry going to lead his 8th lap. Now, I'm not really worried about Zachary at the present time. Davey Hendricks, Christopher, Corey, Noah. Still about a half a second behind Christopher Bassinger. Joshua O'Connor at about 2.2 seconds behind Noah. Already seeing the separation between the drivers here. Robert Lugan right there at 11th. Seen that paint earlier. We'll go ahead and kind of look at them here. Dunkaroos. I think I've ever heard of it. Like a cookie. It's a cookie paint on that number 9 machine. Dunkaroos. And Corey, Davey now starting to separate a little bit. Now we've still got Christopher right there on that 54's tail. Just listening to the sounds of the cars, folks. Not a whole lot to really talk about right now. Not really seeing any major passing going on, any major battles at the present time. What I would be concerned with, though, right here, though, we've got a little bit of a skirmish battle between Ryan S. Hoover and Robert Lukens. Back here for that top 10. Keep an eye on it here. See what that 9 decides to do. He's running the mid to high line. Gonna be able to get that run off the corner. Doesn't look like it. Out of turn 4, across the stripe they go. And it's Ryan still up ahead of that number 9 machine of Robert Lukens. Got Zachary Henry going into 3 right now. Scott Marshall out of turn 2. About a half a track between them two. Robert Lukens is gonna make the pass over the 92 that time. Robert gonna go into 10th. Now Robert starting to... Oh, we got a battle up here, too, between William Martin and E.J. Luna. Go watch this battle here real quick. Looks like William is going to complete that pass over the 42. The 37 going up to 7th. Started in 10th. Oh, Williams blinking. Not good. Oh, wow, blinking again. He blinked out again. All right, well, they don't run any stages here, folks, so it's all about racing to the end. Williams coming up on Joshua O'Connor in the 59. We'll see if William can get around that 59 machine. That would put him in 6th. And there's the pass. There he goes, William Martin, and it looks like the 42 is going to try it as well as the 59 stays high, or mid to high, I should say. Not going to be able to do it that time. William still trying to, yep, there he goes. William did complete it. There goes the 42 of E.J. Luna right now. E.J. trying to get up there to 7th. And he will complete the pass across the stripe. There he goes. All right, our halfway mark, 67 laps. Still got a ways to go. Now, roughly on the fuel, 35 to 40 laps. We talking to a driver earlier, and they said about the same thing. So everybody that didn't miss our pre-race analytics here they are again. Track temp has come down a couple of degrees here. It's 90 now. It was 92. I imagine when they come in for fuel, they will probably come in 4 tires as well. I don't think you skip a set of tires. Especially with the car count, you've got a lot of space out there to work with to save your tires. And it looks like Ryan S. Hoover. What happened to Hoover? Oh, we're going to go back on the MaxSpeedTV replay and find out. Ryan is gone. Did he blink out? Did he get into the wall? Did he alt F4? What happened to the 92? Down to 11 drivers now. What happened to Ryan? Oh, he blinked out, it looks like. He was just gone. Whoa. Looks like he might have just dropped connection. Oof. Right, well, I do see that somebody has joined TeamSpeak. Anthony Marshall. He is not in the race, it looks like, but he has joined TeamSpeak here. If he is paying attention to the stream, he's more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to pop yourself up in staging, bud, and we can talk about what's going on tonight and just chit chat. You know, a lot of separation right now on the track. A lot of separation. All right, 7 watching, 3 likes here. See if Anthony wants to maybe come up here and chit chat for a little bit. Oh, we got some action back here. That is Paul Turner. Ryan S. Hoover was just gone. Not sure what happened. I don't even know. Ryan, if you're in chat here tonight, bud, if you want to talk about what happened, you're more than welcome to up here to staging, where I can pull you up. Just say yay or nay in chat there, and we'll see if we can get you up here. We'd like to find out what happened. $28 laps. We're going to be coming up on pit stops here, folks, in about 8, 9 laps. The window will open. Oh, and he reconnected. Okay, so he lost connection. All right, that's what it is. Ryan lost connection. He's back out here. He's on pit road, but he is 7 laps down. Scott Marshall is a lap down here. Henry still leading the pack. Hendricks, they're in second of Davey. Corey Cook, they're in third. Started fourth. Christopher Bassinger in fourth, started third, and Noah Mari started on the outside pole in second. He is kind of running in fifth right now. He kind of fell back. That's pretty much where he's been running these first 30 laps, is right there in fifth. There's Anthony Marshall right there. We'll get him up here real quick. Anthony, buddy, how you doing out there tonight?
Doing pretty good, Josh. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. Well, not a big field out here tonight. 12 drivers. We had some action when they got started, though. A lot of passing side by side. But right now, man, just a lot of separation going on, and I kind of expected this because it is the Xfinity car. It is a low car count. We're going to be coming up on green flag pit stops, so I'm going to go ahead and ask you that. Green flag pit stops can be your best friend or your worst enemy. So what should we see here on green flag pit stops?
Going that room, but something you gotta watch the interest of pit road. It's really slick, really tricky to get the car loaded up and that with speed. So
you must be on your phone.
The number one thing you gotta watch. I am.
Yeah, we can hear you, but barely. But we can make it out. Yeah, watch the entrance of pit road. This is the new Texas, so that new configuration, unlike the old Texas. So, yeah, definitely got to watch that pit road entrance, your speeds. Could we see maybe later on toward the end of the race here tonight, Anthony, could we see maybe a 2-tire stop, or do you think these guys are, going to just go ahead and do 4?
Depend on what the car is doing. I believe it's going to depend on what the car is doing and how well you can drive it, per se.
Okay.
I'm not the best one to ask that question, so.
Yep.
But I would suggest one or the other. I think
Well-
we're gonna have to get a full load of fuel for the engine. We're probably gonna have to get probably 4 tires if you have them. So.
Well, William Martin is down pit road here. He was the first driver to peel off and come down pit road. Anthony, you are in the chase, but you're not out here tonight, man. Something come up?
I am 1,100 on the way in Nebraska right now.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
You're still a little bit far from me, but of course I'm in Arkansas, so you know. Well, Anthony, I mean, you can sit up here and hang out if you want to. If not, that's fine. Green flag pit stops though are happening right now. EJ Luna is down pit road, so you know I'll kind of leave it up to you. Do you want to hang out or you want to go back down and do your own thing? Corey Cook down pit road. Go ahead. What was that? You cut out.
I'm trying to keep the race broadcast. I'm trying to keep the broadcast put up on the phone so I can watch the pit stops. It looks like we got Corey Cook too.
Yeah, Corey Cook. Noah's down as well. Looks like Robert is in his pit stall. Paul Turner is in his pit stall. Scott Marshall as well. So, you know, we got some green flag pit stops going on. But, man, talk about that number 2 here real quick of Zachary Henry. You know, he's led all but one lap so far, and he is out front still right now. He's wheeling and dealing it out there on track. Uh-oh. Did he? Okay, I thought he ran out of fuel. Never mind. He clutching it? Go ahead, Anthony. If you want to talk. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying I'm having a hard time broadcast time to talk at the same time without overlapping. So, gonna have to kind of go up the ear here.
Yeah, it's a little difficult when you only got, you know, your phone handy. You know, you ain't got a laptop or anything. You know.
No, sadly I don't have that, and the Wi-Fi connection at the hotel is not the greatest. So.
Well, Zachary Henry, man, 37 laps under his belt. Now, I wouldn't count out Davey Hendricks. You know, he's looking to go back to back. Our top 4 have yet to come down pit road. So right now we've got 4 drivers. Oh, there comes Zachary. Here comes Davey. I'm assuming Christopher as well. Yes, he is. And I would assume the 59 of O'Connor. Yeah, he's coming down pit road as well. So everything's going to cycle back through. It's going to put Corey Cook, I do believe, as our leader if he can get around Zachary Henry, which I believe he will be able to. Well, I don't know. He's now into 3. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be a shoot off of pit road. Zachary Henry, Davey Hendricks, they are off of pit road. Corey is coming. Sorry, he's up to speed. But can Zachary and Davey, oh my golly, they came out ahead of Corey Cook, Anthony.
They had some very fast ones, and a guy ahead of Corey who probably should be up to speed by now, so.
Wow. Zachary Henry and Davey Hendricks come down pit road, and they come out right in front of Corey Cook, who was about to pass him for the lead. And, well, I mean, he's right there. But Zachary and Davey's already up to speed, so I don't know if Corey's got anything for Davey. And how hard is Corey actually, you know, going? How hard is he? Is he burning his stuff up here just to get up to Davey? You know, we don't know. Or I don't. I'm not him. I'm not a driver. is going to be interesting, though. They are going to have to pit again. They made it, what was it? Some made it, what, 40, 39, 40 laps, something like that?
I was going to ask, what's your run looking like per run?
Well, I've got 35 to 40, so we're looking at about somewhere, I would say 38 to 40, to be honest.
No, given what left they pit on and how far they're willing to stretch it, I'm sure they might make it just on a gas. That's going to be how well you can conserve your tires for the end.
Oh, yeah, tires definitely for sure. I think tires, I don't think it'll come down to fuel. I think it'll come down to, you know, a tire issue, tire wear. But, I mean, I've seen it play out. I mean, we're 44 laps into this race. We've been green from the start. I mean, could it come down to fuel? I guess the caution would have to happen at the right moment.
Most definitely. But it's going to depend on what if you do get a caution and how soon where you're at on the racetrack and what you're willing to do to get the track position.
Yeah, definitely so. You know, 67 laps is our halfway mark. Now, 67 laps, you look at the fuel, 35 to 40 laps. So let's just hypothetically, you know, I hate doing that, but let's say hypothetically we get a caution at halfway, okay? They're just gonna have to pit once. Well, it'll have to be twice. And it would be a splash and go because they can only go about 40 laps on fuel. It would still be 67 laps left. So
and it's going to be a tough man call because if you get the call wrong, then you're just kind of out back. Don't play catch up. In the racing series, you don't have a lot of time to get caught back up and make a mistake.
Oh no, definitely not.
So that's the edge you gotta be on. Okay, do I want to make a gamble over here, or do I want to just sit back and ride? Because if you know if you pit the wrong time, well, your race is basically over at that point.
Yeah.
That's the fine line you have to walk on. That's just no more like Texas. Car will just jump out from under it anyway.
Yeah. Well, we're on Corey Cook. We've been on Corey Cook here. Now we're going to figure it out here. We've still got Zachary Henry up front. Davey there in second. Cook third. Mari fourth. Martin now. William Martin. Figuring out Wolf Machine started 10th. Hey, he's cracked the top 5 here in that 5th spot. So,
Martin's one of the best looking race cars on the racetrack.
What'd you say?
I say Martin has got one of the best race cars on the racetrack ever. Not because he's my teammate, but that scheme that Davey did for him does look good going around the racetrack. What you mind about the old David Green days back in the early 2000s?
Oh yeah, that wolf paint.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, I love that paint. You can always tell what William's driving with that wolf paint. So
without a doubt, it's a very recognizable race car on the racetrack. And also, you see it coming from your mirror, it gets kind of intimidating to see it kind of in your mirror.
Yeah, well, you know, another sharp-looking paint. We'll go ahead and kind of talk about some paints. We already talked about Williams. Another paint that I really like, that Chromatic Kisses paint here on Christopher Bassinger's car, that Hershey's Kisses. He's coming up on the 37 right now. You know, going to try to get around him, of course, for position. That would be P5. But, you know, this Chromatic Hershey's paint, that is a beautiful paint.
That paint of his puts him on he ran a Daytona a few years ago.
And there he goes, Christopher Bassinger, down to the inside of the 37, makes the pass, goes to P5. And Scott Marshall on pit road. He's been on pit road in his pit stall about 30-something seconds already. So Ryan S.
I was going to say that's no relation to him.
Huh? No, yeah, no relation to Anthony.
No relation to myself.
Yeah, no relation to Anthony.
None at all. None at all. None at all.
That you know of. It could be, oh, we got a caution. What?
Oh, good.
Whoa!
Now, given them how many laps left, don't you love that? Don't you love racing that have a sudden plot twist?
Oh, wow. And it was Joshua O'Connor, and that is a beautiful paint as well. And I was just fixing to go on to him and talk about that paint in that 59 machine out of turn 4, it looked, or turn 2, it looked. Yeah, turn 2, he smacks the wall.
Did he just get loose on him, or?
Well, I think he kind of entered it a little bit too high. Might have got a little loose as well, but he did enter it a little too high, and up right into the outside wall, directly down into the inside wall, and he took a hard lick. He's gonna have some damage on that machine. Oh, we hit it twice. Oof. But yeah, Joshua O'Connor, right there. Wow.
We'll have to talk to the 59 car to see what happened there.
He, I think, is, and I just got your message in TeamSpeak. He is already out. He has already taken his car behind the wall. It looks like he is done. He already disconnected from TeamSpeak.
Yes, I see.
Wow. All right. Well,
that's such a shame.
Well, let's go ahead and get somebody up here. How about we pull up the 11 of Christopher Bassinger here real quick and have a chat with him.
Let's get him up.
Let's
get him up here.
Waiting on him to come on track here. Hang on just a second. All righty. Christopher Bassinger, buddy, got a copy.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I got you, man.
I do have a copy, yes.
All right, well, sharp-looking paint out there first and foremost, but man, awesome driving by everybody out here tonight, and we had a caution there, and that's really gonna set the stage here, coming down to the final laps here. We're not halfway yet, but the final laps, bud. But how's that 11?
It feels really tight. I burned the right front way too quickly, just trying to get to the lead, and I just kind of messed it up for my long run. So it got a little too tight. The right front was destroyed, but I hung on, got a decent pit stop in, and we're back in, I think, 4th or 5th.
I'm showing 4th right now, so I believe this is where you're going to restart. But so tires are you're burning them up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel like that was something that I did, just kind of diving it in, trying to get to the lead.
Well,
or as many spots as I can.
Sorry. Well, what do you got to do? I mean, you guys are still going to have to pit. You guys can't make it. So, what are you going to have to do right now? Seeing that even with 12 drivers, you can still have a caution.
Yeah, we got 80 laps left. I think I just want to save it a little bit, but not lose the front pack, because draft seems to be kind of important here. So if I could just save that little bit to the point where I'm not destroying the right front, back up the corners a little bit, I think I'll be fine.
All righty, we're going to let you get back to it. Christopher, good luck out there, bud.
Yeah, thank you. You have a good one.
Yep. All right, we'll get him back down there to his team here. And, we had that caution. Looks like pace car lights are still on. They should go off this time, though. I would think. This is gonna put a dinger into things. You had a strategy. You had a strategy, Anthony. Right now, you might as well throw it out the window because we don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, you never can pick the end of these races. They're so predictable. They may go one way, may go completely opposite direction. Yeah, that's why we do what we do every night or every Sunday.
Yep. And of course, we got next week. We'll get more on that race here in just a little bit. Pace car lights are off, coming out of turn number 2 here.
I'll definitely be there next. I'll definitely be there next weekend, or should be.
Should be there.
As long as the weather cooperates here in the Midwest, I'll be there without a doubt. But
Well,
boy.
Well, you say you're in Nebraska. Where do you live? Like what state?
I actually live in Virginia, but I brought my wife here for Thanksgiving with our family this week.
Ah, okay. Well, have a happy Thanksgiving, of course. To you and your wife and Doll's family.
I brought my grandmother along with us for the trip.
Ah, okay. All right, we'll get more on that here in a minute. Pace car is off, and Zachary Henry is in control. There's the green. We're back underway here tonight in the Lone Star State, the virtual racing track of Texas Motor Speedway. Here we go, the Pistol Pete 201. Yep, that's what they named it. Good name.
I think I missed the number. I think I missed the number for the name there.
Alrighty, well, as they are stacked up here, folks, you know the drill. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of crank it up here tonight on MaxSpeedTV. Let's do it. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the Crank It Up cam there. We are back live. Davey Hendricks up front has made the pass there over Zachary Henry. And I am trying to get ATVO to cooperate, and it's not cooperating. So, as usual. Davey Hendricks up front. Zachary Henry there in second. Noah Mari third. Christopher Bassinger fourth. And William Martin hanging out here. Top five, back up in fifth from 10th. Corey Cook in sixth. EJ Luna seventh. Paul Turner in that 8th spot. Robert Lukens in 9th. Ryan S. Hoover 10th. Scott Marshall, no relation to Anthony Marshall, Scott there in that 11th spot. Let's get back up here to Davey Hendricks here, folks, who is our leader. They are single file for the most part. And we have officially hit that halfway mark here tonight. Let Anthony Marshall joining us in the booth for a little bit. Thank you for that, Anthony. See if Davey can hang on to it here with Zachary Henry leading 59 laps. Davey now going to lead his 8th lap across the stripe. 8 laps under his belt. Started 5th in first here. Still has the 2 right there with him. Omari has the 11 of Christopher, and he's going to look to the inside for P3 here. Can he do it? Oh, can he do it? Side by side across the stripe. The 8 still has it. The 11 still looking to the inside. Now down into 1. Bumper to bumper between now the 8 and 11. Ooh, Christopher blinking a little bit. Corey Cook up to 5th now. Passing up William Martin, who's back in 6th. EJ Luna there in the 42. Started 8th and 7th, up a spot. Paul Turner, Robert Lukens, Ryan S. Hoover, and Scott Marshall rounding out the drivers on track. Joshua O'Connor has taken it behind the wall. 11 drivers out here and 8 on the lead lap. Well, let's go ahead and, whoa, we got Corey Cook. We got some battling going on. Corey Cook, Christopher Bassinger, Noah Mari, all right here together. Let's kind of watch this battle and see what's going on. Oh, Christopher still blinking. So let me get on Corey Cook here. There goes Corey to the inside of the 8 of Noah Mari for P3. And Corey is gonna squeeze it out. Across the stripe, lap 75 of 134. We're really tearing this race up here tonight, folks. 9:08 Eastern, 8:08 Central, and Davey, well, he still cannot pull away from that 2 of Zachary Henry. How about we go cockpit with Zachary Henry here? Zachary maybe doing some ear driving with that 54. Two watching, but 5 likes. Well, thank you, everybody. The 2 that is still watching. Thank you, folks. And thank you all for the likes out there. 5 likes here tonight. Still cockpit here with Zachary Henry, as Davey is going to be taking lap 79. They have been out here roughly at about 25 laps, so within about 10 laps or so, they will be coming down pit road. So we still have a little bit of time before they make another round of green flag pit stops. We can check on any battles that are maybe going on. I don't see any right at the present time. Well, the driver looking for a caution, though, is going to be that number 9 machine of Robert Lukens. He is a lap down. As long as he's not involved in it or causes it, he would get that lucky dog. He would be waved around back on the lead lap. Ines Hoover 8 laps down, and Scott Marshall there in 11th, 9 laps down. Robert looking for a caution here. Paul Turner right there with Robert. Not for position. Robert's been out here 26 laps here, being that lap down. Davey Hendricks gonna take lap 82 at the stripe. 4 watching now, and still 5 likes. Davey Hendricks, Zachary Henry, though, kind of pulled away from Corey Cook. Coming up on 2.5 seconds here pretty quickly there. Oh. Pretty close, 2.3, 2.4. And oh man, lap 83 here, folks. Lap 30 on the stant. Lap 84 of 134. At the stripe, it will be 49 to go. Fuel. See, they can go the full, say, 40 laps. They would on fuel be able to make it on fuel and tires. Davey Hendricks now half a second ahead of Zachary Henry. Corey Cook still hanging on. And now down to about 2.1 seconds behind Zachary Henry. Noah Maury at about 2.5, 2.5 seconds behind Corey Cook. Christopher Basinger at about 0.8, almost a second was there behind Noah Maury in 5th. William Martin just below a half a second. Now a half a second. Right behind Christopher. Into you pit. Yeah, they're spread out. Kind of figured that. Not really bunched up. Paul Turner here in the 4. The Bush 4 machine. Out of 4 through the tri-oval. Somebody is... Oh, that is Robert Lukens. Smoking, he's down pit road. What happened to Robert? Well, let's go take a look here, folks. Was by himself. Did he come out of 4? Guess get loose. Oh, he smacks. Oh, the wall grabbed him. He smacked it. No caution on the grass. To go back up live, he is going to be coming down pit road, lap 90 of 134. He might have got an unsafe pit there. And we have more drivers coming down pit road. Paul Turner down. Lukens down. Paul is down. At 91 of 134. At the stripe, it's going to put him 42 laps left. We've got 42 to go. Noah Maury down pit road. Paul Turner off and away. Lukens getting a hold there, it looks like. He's on pit road, maybe getting some damage fixed as well. Oh, in his pit stall here. Davey across the stripe here tonight. One caution. 4 laps, and it's showing 42 that time. Okay, Should be 40, 41 laps roughly. Yep. Calculator says 40, but caution says 41. So I believe they're just going to try to get at least 40 laps here. Ari off and away. Davey Hendricks gonna cross the stripe, lead his 34th lap here tonight. Zachary Henry right behind him, staying out. Corey Cook staying out. Martin staying out. Bassinger down pit road. EJ Luna down pit road, as well as Ryan S. Hoover down pit road. And here comes Davey. Here comes Zachary. Would imagine Corey doing the same thing. Yes, he is. What about William? Yep, William coming down pit road. And Christopher's going to be off and away, as well as EJ Luna. Zachary Henry in his pit stall. Corey Cook pit stall. Davey Hendricks pit stall. Who's going to William in his pit stall? Who's going to win this race off of pit road? Oh, it is going to be, I believe, the 54 of Davey Hendricks looking through. Maybe Scott Marshall? Davey on the loud pedal. Zachary right behind him. Corey Cook coming back on track. Here comes William Martin. Like everybody took four or full set of tires here. Well, Davey is coming up on, let me see who that is, Paul Turner. Put him a lap down. Yes, he will. Paul Turner goes a lap down. Davey is going to set his eyes on EJ Luna now to put him a lap down. Davey up front. Zachary Henry there in second. Christopher Bassinger third. Corey Cook in fourth. William Martin rounding out our top five. William coming up on Corey Cook, though. That is for P4. And it looks like William is going to make the pass over Corey Cook. William up to fourth. Lap 100 of 134 here. We've hit the triple mark here this evening. 34 laps, 35 laps, because they do have to complete the white flag lap. $35 laps left to go here. 101, Davey up front. Davey still looking to go back to back. There is Zachary Henry trying to close that gap between him and Davey. First and second. Oh, 02. winding down the final laps here tonight. How about we ride along with William Martin here for a lap or two? All right, riding along with the William Martin here. We'll go ahead and pull that back off here tonight. Go back up to TV2. Separation here tonight. 6 drivers on the lead lap. Davey Hendricks, our leader. Zachary Henry there in second. Bassinger, Christopher there in third. William Martin in fourth. EJ Luna in fifth. And Corey Cook there in sixth. Those are our lead lap cars. Paul Turner is 1 lap down. Noah Maury a lap down. Paul in 7th. Noah in 8th. Robert Lucan 6 laps down in 9th. Ron S. Hoover in 10th. 12 laps down. And Scott Marshall in 11th. 15 laps down. All right, winding down the final laps here. Not a whole lot going on right now. There's the 11 and the 4. Christopher Bassinger is just going to fly by Paul Turner. Not for position, as Paul is a lap down. The first driver a lap down. But Christopher Bassinger is in third. William trying to get up there to him. Now William right behind that number 8 of Noah Maury. Like Noah's gonna stay high and let that 37 of William Martin go around. But Davey Hendricks, Davey is coming up on Corey Cook here. Try to put Corey a lap down. There it is, 110. Watching Corey right now because the leader of Davey Hendricks is right behind him. Watching Corey to see if Davey can get up. I don't know if Davey's pushing it. Here we go, lap of 112. All right, well, next week, folks, November the 21st, or, never mind, December the 5th. Okay, so we are going to be off next week, so no race next Sunday night. However, coming back on December the 5th, we will be at Watkins Glen for some road course action. The What Are You Doing Step Bro 100. 41 laps on December the 5th at Watkins Glen. So no race next week. Everybody can enjoy Thanksgiving week. Have a happy Thanksgiving for everybody out there in chat. Do want to let everybody know I've got one more race to broadcast, and that is for this week. That'll be tomorrow night right here on MaxSpeedTV. The Area 51 Next Gen Cup Series. So we won't be back until the following week on Monday. So everybody, of course, have a happy Thanksgiving, like I said. Davey Hendricks, though, led 53 laps here tonight. 114 of 134. Here we go, folks. At the stripe, it is going to be 20 to go here tonight. $19 laps to go. Zachary Henry under a half a second. Oh, I think Zachary and Davey's gonna make this finish interesting here, folks. I really do. Let's see if Zachary has enough tires to pull it off. They've been out here 21 laps already. That's going to put them really, really close on fuel, but I think they can make it. Probably saving Christopher. Looks like right now the way we're going to see it is Davey. Ryan S. Hoover has taken his car behind the wall. He is done for the evening. Within 2 laps, Scott Marshall is going to be able to pick that position up, and he'll grab a top 10 here. Make it one more lap, I do believe. And a battle for the lead. Zachary Henry to the inside of the 54 out of 2. He is going to make that pass over Davey Hendricks. Zachary back up front. Davey going to keep pressure on that 2 with 16 to go. 15 at the stripe. And Zachary hold off Davey. Does Davey have something for Zachary? 14 to go. And Scott Marshall has taken over that P10 here. Scott Marshall starting in 12th. Oh, he's going to finish it out in 10th. Guaranteed a top 10 right there for Scott Marshall. Zachary was a little quicker that lap over Davey. Davey is still right there. He is not giving up. William Martin, 7 seconds behind Christopher. For P3, that would be a podium finish. Don't know if Williams got anything for Christopher. Keep an eye on that one too, but right now we've got to be worried about Zachary Henry and Davey Hendricks. They cross the stripe there and make it 11 to go. 10 to go. Next time by, folks. 10 to go. It looks like Ryan S. Hoover did reconnect. And here we go. 10 laps to go here tonight. Watching the 2 and the 54 right now. Don't know if William can catch up to Christopher. I think right now this is the way we're gonna probably finish it out here. EJ Luna there in 5th on the lead lap. 5 drivers on the lead lap. EJ, last driver on the lead lap. Davey still keeping it close. Oh, he is right up on his tail. 7 to go here, folks. Oh, Davey. Oh. We've got Paul Turner. Now, Paul is 3 laps down, but he's right here with the leaders. Like he might be backing it off a little bit. Let these two erase it out. Six to go. Gonna be interesting. Davey still has tires left. He is putting that pressure still yet on the 2. Where's he going? Oh, we got Davey. He's diving it down to the inside. Down into 1. Side by side for the lead. 5 to go. Door to door. Oh, out of 2. Zachary is still going to have it, but it is really close. Down into turn 3. Still side by side. Oh, it's going to be tight. out of 4. Zachary Henry, 4 to go, still our leader. Led 71 laps, side by side again. I think they're going to go side by side until the end, folks. I don't believe it's over. Side by side on the back stretch, down into 3. Door to door. Davey Hendricks, Zachary Henry. I think Davey, he's going to lead this lap. 3 to go. And a crossover, the 2 down to the inside. Wow, 5. I think they can go 5 laps side by side here, folks. Zachary not giving the 54 anything. Davey, I mean, they're giving room, but man, they are battling it out. Davey gonna lead that lap. 2 to go. Anything was to happen, it would happen right here with the 54 and the 2 side by side out of 2 on the backstretch. Down into turn 3 here tonight, still side by side. Coming to the stripe here tonight. Oh, 54 scraping the wall. We have got 1 lap to go here this evening, and we are still side by side with the 54 and that 2 machine. Zachary Taylor, Davey Hendricks right here together. Out of 2 on the backstretch. 2 more corners. Who's going to bring it home into victory lane? Is it going to be the 2? Is it going to be the 54? Down into 3, the middle of 3 and 4. Coming out of turn number 4. We're door to door. It's going to be the 54 winning it here tonight. Wow, 5 laps side by side with the 2 of Zachary Henry. What a finish. What a race here tonight. Wow. What a race. What a finish. Wow. Alrighty, folks, hang tight. We'll get the top 3 up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxSpeedTV. We have caught up with our top 3 here, Davey, Zachary, and Christopher. And of course, we're to start here with our 3rd place finisher here tonight. Man, oh man, Christopher, it was a battle really between the top 2, but it was a battle throughout the race too, because tires looks like really came into a factor here for most of you. But man, talk about it, Texas here tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened for the win. I got to go back and watch that. Apparently, it was really good. 5 laps of racing.
Oh yeah,
Just side by
yeah.
side?
Yeah, about 5 laps. They were about side by side. A little bit of crossover here and there. It was crazy.
Yeah. So when I initially told you that I was experiencing the right front just being dead, I wasn't able to fix it. It still wasn't really doing great for me, even though I was backing up my corners and driving it a little safer. There wasn't much I could do there. Our first pit stop as well. I messed up the pit stop a little bit, and we just lost a lot of time to the front guys. So even though we did get that caution, they were just much faster than I was. I tried my best. I went in, tried to do the best on the pit stops. No penalties this race, which is always good. It's a first for me. Well, no, it's not a first, but usually I get a race-ending penalty. But we kept it clean. We kept it good. And it was overall just a fun race, dude. Like, congrats to Davey though.
Oh, yeah, but it was a long race, 134 laps, you know, out there riding kind of by yourself at times, you know, side by side at times. But, you know, yeah, but man, that 11, that's a beautiful paint, by the way. I love the paint.
I made it yesterday. I got it done.
Oh, okay. Well, awesome. Love it. Very, very
Appreciate it.
sharp looking paint. But we are going to be off next week. I just seen it there in the schedule. We won't come back until December the 5th, but it's going to be Watkins Glen. So we're going to be doing some road course racing again, bud. So how's your mind with Watkins Glen?
Lots of practice. I do have a little bit of experience with Watkins Glen. Unlike Daytona Road, that was a little different. But if I get that practice in, I think I can stay up there, top 5, maybe even a podium for that race. I'm feeling pretty confident about Watkins Glen.
All righty, buddy. Well, of course, have a happy Thanksgiving this week, since we're going to be off next week and won't see you. You and your family have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you back on December the 5th.
Yeah, you as well.
Yep.
Thank you.
Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give, though?
Just want to say, Davey needs to let me win sometime. So that's it for me.
All righty. Well, Christopher, go celebrate third here tonight.
Thank you, Davey. Or not, Davey. Thank you, Josh.
All right, bud. Wow, I got called Davey. All right, well, we're going to go here to our very close second place finisher here tonight, Zachary Henry. Bud, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, no complaints, because oh my gosh, that was an awesome finish out here tonight. But man, talk about the overall racing, and then man, get down to the battle between you and Davey for about 5 laps. That was insane.
And the overall race, it was nice to have the long run, spread the field out a little bit, and see who can really drive over the course of the entire fuel run. And kind of like I said earlier, you know, my goal was to stay in the top 2, and then just kind of battle out with whoever's going to be up there. And it came down to me and Davey, and he did a phenomenal job saving his stuff, especially on that middle run. He was so much quicker than me on the long run, and then I had to kind of adjust how I was going into turn 3, and I think that really helped me kind of get back up to him a little bit and really race with him there at the end. But those 5, 6, 7 laps, however long it was, that was probably one of the best finishes I've been a part of, despite not winning the race. It was a ton of fun. Big kudos to Davey, keeping it clean, you know, not racing dirty, and that was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that was an amazing finish there. 5 laps side by side. Anything could have happened, you know, from, you know, door banging to the elusive net code. We did not want to see that, the way you guys were battling. Y'all kept it clean. Y'all gave each other some room, but yet still battled. That was crazy. I think that is one of the very few times I've ever seen the final 5 laps come down to 2 drivers side by side for 5 laps.
Yeah, it was awesome. I really thought the inside was going to be the place to be. But talking to Davey just now, it sounds like he was saving a little bit of fuel to make it to the end. So he may have been saving a little bit of tire with it, because I could not work the outside at all, especially in 3 and 4. And I was kind of surprised to see that he could stay there with me. And but yeah, kudos to him. That was, like I said, that was probably the best race I've been a part of.
Yeah, and that was an amazing race, an amazing finish, even with the, 12 drivers here in the field. I mean, it was still an awesome race. A lot of separation, but yet still, an awesome race to come down to the wire there. We are going to be off next week, of course, Thanksgiving week. We won't come back until December the 5th. But when we do come back, we've got Watkins Glen, the What Are You Doing Step Bro 100. Who comes up with these names? I have no idea, but that's exactly what it's called here. But what do you think about Watkins Glen? Turning left, doing some right turns as well, man. Talk about it.
I can tell you I turn left a whole lot better than I turn right, but I always look forward to the challenge. I might try to hone my road racing craft over the next couple of weeks, and hopefully put on a bit of a show like we did here today.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not a big fan of road courses. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Never liked them and probably never will, but that's beside the point. But man, awesome job. Awesome finish, Zachary, here tonight at in the Lone Star State, Texas Motor Speedway. Of course, congratulations on second. Of course, you and your family have a happy Thanksgiving this week. But any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
I got to thank my awesome wife for taking over Baby Watch, allowing me to do this, or enabling me to do this. And the sponsor, Undercurrents, some of my brother-in-law's band that he's a part of. So shout out to those guys for letting me kind of represent them a little bit here. And then you for doing the broadcast. Part of the reason why I actually signed up for this league was I went and watched a couple replays, and I thought you did an awesome job, and I love what you were doing with it. So, and then the admins, of course, for putting together, a great league. A real just good event as a whole from everything that I've been a part of.
Oh yeah, and William does such a great job. William and Corey and all them guys over here at Slide. I hope they keep it going. I really do. I know the car count isn't what they want right now, but hopefully they can get more drivers in here for maybe the next season. But awesome job out here, Zach. Yeah. Finishing second in the number 2. So, hey, 2 for 2, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I got to somehow figure out how to finish first.
Maybe change the car number to 1?
Maybe I should.
All righty, Zachary. We'll go celebrate second here tonight. We'll see you in 2 weeks, bud.
All right, see you in 2 weeks.
Yep. All righty. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight, Joshua Medlock, since I got called Davey here tonight. Thanks to, Christopher. Sorry, Davey.
You're good.
You're Joshua for the evening, okay? So,
Easy.
Well, Davey, man, awesome job out here in that Rowdy 54. But, man, it didn't come easy because you were battling there like we was talking there with Zachary Henry for about 5 laps side by side. You did back off of there a little bit prior to that. What was going on? Was you just trying to save as much as you could?
Oh yeah, I finished that race with 0.4 gallons left in the tank. Yeah, I spent that entire run up until he passed me saving. And then once he passed me, I was like, all right, if he's going this hard, I feel like he can make it. So I might as well go and pray that I've saved enough, and it was barely enough.
Oh, the big question is the tires. I mean, you barely had the fuel, nonetheless. How was your tires?
I actually liked the car a lot once we got on longer runs. That first run, because I had never done a long run here, I destroyed my right front. Like, I could 10, 15 laps into the run, I knew I had messed up and driven the track wrong. And then that second green flag run, I felt like I did a much better job. And when we pit, I think my right front was like 14% better in wear than the first run.
Oh.
So honestly, the longer we went, the happier I was.
Oh, okay. So the long green flag runs is where you did your the best, basically.
I feel like I did. Is that true? I have no idea, but it felt good.
Well, let's go. We had that one caution. Okay, so it was a little bit before halfway, so that kind of set up everything else going forward. So we had that one caution, so we go green the rest of the way. We get down to 20 to go, 15 to go, 10 to go, and then about 5 to go, 6 to go, 5 to go. You and Zachary decided, well, how about we just race side by side for 5 laps? What was what was that like, side by side between you and Zachary? That was insane.
Terrifying. Because I've never raced with the dude before, so I was like, okay, well he could door me, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He's fast. I'm going to assume he holds his line well, and he does. It was friggin' fantastic to run that long next to somebody. Would I have rather have just been single file and me in the lead? Yes. Did I still enjoy racing side by side? Yes, it was great.
Man, what was it like crossing the stripe? Did you know you had it, or what was you thinking?
I thought, like coming out of two, or going into one, I saw because I race in VR, so I can look. He got a little bit ahead of me, and I was kind of sweating because I thought coming out of two he would get the better run because he could, just drive straight off. But somehow we still stay side by side. We didn't get loose. He didn't get loose in the bottom and come up and kill me. I didn't hit the wall coming out of four and come back and kill him. So it was great. I was thoroughly surprised that neither of us could one another.
Oh yeah, that was an awesome race between you two. There for the win, basically. I mean, 5 laps, dude. You guys were going at it. And you squeezed it off there with a win here tonight, back to back, because of course you won it last week at Kansas. So back to back wins for you here with Slide. Now we are going to be off next week for Thanksgiving. But when we do come back, December the 5th, Watkins Glen, the What Are You Doing Step Bro 100. Like I told Zachary, I don't know who comes up with these names, but
I feel like each of us gave our, because at the beginning of the year we decided on names, and I feel like we each just threw. I mean, for me, when I put out names, I wasn't getting anything serious. I wanted them to be slightly entertaining to say in a broadcast. And then everyone else did the same thing, and we wound up with a season of fantastic race names the whole way through.
Well, that's not the worst. We got the It at Chicagoland, and of course, the final race at Charlotte, 100 laps there, the championship 150. That's a legit name for that one. But yeah, the tonight was the Pistol Pete 201, and then what are you doing, Stat Bro 100? So
it's
yeah,
fantastic.
Watkins Glen. That's gonna be crazy. But it's road course racing. So talk about Watkins Glen, a road course, right and left turns. Not yours, bud.
I personally love road courses. There are some of them. Sonoma's not fun. There are a few, but Watkins Glen is great. I mean, NASCAR's been there for decades now, and I feel like it always puts on a good race. I enjoy the track, but if Cameron can get moved in and come back, I know he's fast. This Zach Henry might be fast at a road course. I have no idea. Frank DiMaggio, if he's able to show up again, fast dude. So there are plenty of dudes that are very quick at road courses. So I guess we'll see who shows up next week, but it should be a good one to watch.
Oh yeah, definitely so. Well, of course, before we get to the final thought shout outs, thanks here tonight. Congratulations on back-to-back victories, winning it last week, of course, and tonight here at Texas. Have a happy Thanksgiving to you and your family this week, bud. With that being said, any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate the victory here tonight?
I got to give it to the admins, William, for putting all this on, all the drivers that show up, everyone watching, you up in the booth. I'm off all this week because of Thanksgiving, so I'm going to come back tomorrow and watch the whole race. I think that's it.
All righty, buddy. Well, Davey, of course, man, again, congratulations on another victory here for Slide Jobs. We will see you in 2 weeks at the Glen, bud. Watkins Glen. Go celebrate your victory, bud.
Thanks, man.
Yep. All right. Well, that is Davey Hendricks here tonight, our winner. But let's get down here to the unofficial results, pending any, of course, admin stuff that they have to do here tonight off of there here this evening. But our winner, Davey Hendricks, back-to-back victories for him. Congratulations to Davey for grabbing the win. Zachary Henry there in second, but it was close between Davey and Zachary. That was a battle between them two. Awesome job. Zachary there in second. And here we go with ATVO freezing up again. Lovely. Christopher Bassinger there in third. William Martin grabbing that fourth position there. EJ Luna in fifth. Corey Cook will be sixth. Noah Murray seventh. Paul Turner in that 8th spot. Robert Lukens in 9th, Scott Marshall in 10th, rounding out our top 10. Rounding out our field, Ryan S. Hoover in 11th, and Joshua O'Connor in 12th. But again, congratulations goes to our winner, Davey Hendricks, here tonight for Slide Jobs. But tomorrow night, the Area 51 Next Gen Cup Series, right here on MaxSpeedTV with myself, Joshua Medlock. You don't want to miss it. Man, please stay tuned for that. Until tomorrow night, folks, stay safe, have a happy Thanksgiving, and have a good night.